most consequential thing to happen to this country, to this world, maybe ever. In June, the United States government is set to release a public report on everything it knows about UFOs. Nick Pope is a former Ministry of Defense official from the UK and perfectly positioned to answer the obvious question, which is, why didn't we see this coming? He joins us now. Nick, thanks so much for coming on. I thought Lou made a very solid point, and I'm embarrassed I hadn't thought of it before, which is this is, among other things, whatever these objects are, a potentially very grave threat to nation states. So where was the intelligence community in warning about this and learning more about it? Where were they?
Well, that has to be answered, absolutely. I mean, we are under siege. It's like there's a war of nerves going on, and if this was drones belonging to a foreign adversary, there would be an absolute outcry. And yet, the situation we're in, that we don't know what these things are, and they might even be extraterrestrial, that's worse. So I agree with Luis Elizondo on this. This is a potential catastrophic failure of intelligence. And if it happened because skeptical bureaucrats were just saying to themselves, it can't be, therefore it isn't, then there must be a reckoning.
As you were.
Bearing is 0.319er. Target dropped off the screen at 2226 and touched down in the vicinity.
You don't know that.
Sir, we triangulated its descent and have concluded that it did land roughly 200 miles east of Lincoln, Nebraska.
My God.
Well, that can't be. Those maneuvers would break any pilot's neck.
All right, Lieutenant, I want you to start your written report immediately. You will use the radar tapes as supportive information.
Negative. Object she tracked was a bolide meteor. And that's what the report would read.
Excuse me, sir. With all due respect, meteors don't rise or change directions. You saw it yourself on the screen.
Lieutenant, I saw a bolide. The anomalous characteristic must have been due to a computer malfunction. I suggest that each of you check your equipment. I don't want to see this happen again. Captain, you will erase the radar tapes immediately.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
And you will instruct your people not to discuss this event with anyone. Understood?
Yes, sir.
This is Hanley. Code, Foxtrot, Tango, Whiskey, Delta, Tango. We have a confirmed angel. Repeat, confirmed angel touchdown. Midwest sector. Procedure, Zebra, Echo, Zebra. Now in effect.
Okay, but if there are craft, there are beings.
Okay, people have asked me about, I call them vehicles.
Right.
Now, I did not call them objects that was too new for me.
Okay.
I had a Stanford professor say you ought to call them outreach drones. They have all of the qualities of a vehicle. They can move. You know, they're just like a missile or anything like that. So that much we can say about them, for sure.
Okay.
So I'm calling them in. Okay, somebody comes along and says, well, now where would you manufacture one that's 2.5 Earth lengths long? And that's a hard question to answer.
So are you not positing the idea that those vehicles contain, beings who are, maybe like us?
Yeah, I only go along with government images. And if you want to know about people kind of thing, there is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda, Naval Shipyard. And they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight with the bugs and the wheel were on. But anyway, there is one image there that shows black people.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. There is one image there that shows black people.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. There is one image there that shows black people.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall. How tall? You know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is.
Well, what?
They say 7 feet would be probably conservative. Isn't it?
Yeah, check this out, man. Look like one of those images I drew. Man, it's so dope, bro. So dope. Just sitting there chilling. It's a lot. Let me do this like this. There he is. There's our guy. Man, bro. Boom. It's chilling, man. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely extraordinary, and every day it seems like new information drops, things that the public and the media weren't told. So, for example, former Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe just threw into the conversation the other day the fact that the satellite imagery of all this and some of the speeds being reported seem to blow the theory about foreign drones out of the water. We must be told what's going on here, and we should think of this upcoming report to Congress as an intelligence assessment of the phenomenon itself, and one that's long overdue.